I got asked to rank O.J. Simpson, Adrian Peterson, and Barry Sanders. Where I rank them all time as running backs. They all part of the 2000 club running. Now, O.J. did it in 14 games, which is still mind blowing when you think about that 73 season. And that was like amazing because if you knew what football was like back then, you can't even imagine what it was like back then because they smashed you in the mouth and it was physicality. So he was the best player of that era and decade. Adrian Peterson did it in 2012. Incredible running back, elusive. Actually, when he retired, he was like 1,000 yards behind Barry Sanders for his career at age 30. The whole thing about why he got ran out the league is a joke because Peterson was a bad dude. It was sad to see him playing for Washington because it was the downside. He lost a couple of years, but in his peak, in his prime, he was a bad dude. And Barry Sanders, the 99 year, when he did 2000, actually, he did it in 14 because he started off the season with 53 yards and he looked pretty bad. Then he did 14 games. So he would talk about incredible talent there. So, how I rank them? Well, OJ for me will always be in the 1 to 3 slot. I think that you can make the case he's the greatest back. I think Jim Brown aside, OJ belongs. He changed the course of the football. He was a game changer on the field, and that's all I'm sticking to. So anybody make comments, that I'm sticking to. Barry Sanders belongs anywhere from the third to fourth slot, third, fifth slot. He was incredible, talented, spin moves, greatness. What they all shared in common is they all had what you call subpar quarterbacks and systems. Could you imagine OJ with Jim Kelly or with Josh Allen today? Could you imagine Barry Sanders with Jerry Goff and what Dan Campbell does today? Could you imagine that? Or even Eric Kramer, I think when the Lions had in the 80s. Could you imagine Adrian Peterson? Well, I don't want to say Kirk Cousins, but with Randall Cunningham or even with Sam Darnold, what they're doing today. Imagine if they had the opportunities to play with better offenses, how much they would have been endured and what they would have been. Because what you get excited about with Saquon Barkley and Derrick Henry and even Jonathan Taylor to an extent, put these guys in that situation. So it's more, actually the running game has come back full circle this time around. So those three would have been interesting. Now where I rank them, if I'm ranking a 1, 2, 3, OJ's gonna be 1, Barry Sanders gonna be 2, and Adrian Peterson's gonna be 3. Asked about all three. The thing is this: OJ was just on another level to me, and his size, his durability, his agility was incredible because he was the precursor to both of them, especially to Barry Sanders. The cut moves, the jukes, the whole shakes and bakes. He was that, but Sanders was electrifying in his own right. I mean, he did some things that a basketball guard could appreciate. OJ could too. He could stop on a dime and hit them strides. It was incredible. And AP could go off too. They all had burst and outspeed and everything, but OJ was like the prototype. When you think about Eric Dickerson, Eric Dickerson was a big OJ fan. You could definitely see the influence with parts of Barry Sanders and definitely AP. So you see a lot of the trademarks. OJ was like the founding father. A lot of what you see with a lot of the cuts and the jukes and the moves and the deceptive speed with the strength. So it's a good topic. It's a good discussion. And I think all three of them really do have merit in this situation. And that's a great question. I really, because I always love football questions, especially when we talk about different eras. But one thing is still the same. One way you can cut down things is that you look at the what they were working with, the system they ran, the magnitude of forces. So I'll go with that. So anyway, please like, subscribe, work on thoughts, comments, and I do respond. Thank you. Wash your hands, keep your mind clear. Watch out for another. Please share the video if you like. Hit that membership because when you do requests like this, I do answer. Stay safe, stay blessed, stay true, stay woke, stay free. Catch you next time. Peace. I'm out.